Okay, so this video here is basically we have some old grout that's really nasty, dirty. The floor was laid and the protectant was never put down. And it's been about 5 years. We're going to finish the floor and we want to lift all this up and make it look new again. And we've checked a whole bunch of videos online. And there's all kinds of different recipes you can use and different chemicals. Some say use toilet bowl cleaner, and there's other things that use vinegar and lemon juice and some other stuff. Well, I think I found something that's much easier. It's a lot less work to put together, and I think it works better than anything we've found yet. So we're going to go ahead and show you that right now. Okay, fine citric acid powder. So this 2-pound bag, I believe it was about 10 bucks. I make wine and I use the citric acid along with a couple other types of acids to make my acid adjustments in the wine. So I just had the idea, well, what if I took this, which is just citric acid like you get out of lemons or oranges or anything else, and mix that with a little bit of water. And we're going to put that on the floor for 20 minutes. And then literally with no scrubbing. Now I do have a toothbrush here for little tough spots, but basically you could just take a rag and wipe all that grime off your floor and your grout will look like new. So we're going to go ahead and do that. What I do just for a quick sample is a couple tablespoons, like level tablespoons of the acid. That's not quite level, that's fine. Like that. And then I add a half cup of water to that, which gives me a pretty concentrated acid. And you can use more or less, it's really a matter of preference. This is more of an experiment than anything. We just found out how really excellent it works. And thought I'd make a video and show that. So we mix that up. And then we'll take that over to the floor and apply. Okay, so we got our acid mix. All I do is I take a teaspoon and I just dribble that on the grout. What's good about the spoon, sorry about that. What's good about the spoon is you can move this liquid with the end of the spoon and distribute that really easy. You can see how that just pushes along. And if you can get closer so they can see that. There you go. Just want to make sure you get plenty of that acid water on your seam, right on the grout. So just for the sake of this test, I'm just going to show you the one grout line all the way around so you can really see the contrast with the surrounding areas once it's done. And it's quite amazing. Okay. So we're going to leave that sit for 20 minutes. Okay, so we let this sit for 20 minutes. Okay, so it doesn't look like a whole lot's going on here, but wait till you see what happens here. So we have some plain old Arm & Hammer baking soda, which this one we were using in the freezer. But rather than use good stuff, I just went ahead and opened that box up. Gonna dump a little bit of this in here like this. Okay. And then what we're gonna do is you just want to take and do it, just put a light dusting of this. It looks like all our stuff has run. So there's not a lot of bubbling going on. So we may actually add a little bit of acid. Here, could you? We'll add a little bit of acid to get the bubbles going. What you want to do is you want to get this bubbling right where you had your acid on the grout line. And we had a little runaway, so this is running clear over here like this. You want to neutralize that anyway. Any of this acid that's on the floor, you want to neutralize it. baking soda will do that. And this is just extra here. I just want to kill that runaway. Let's get back to this. So what I'm going to do here is just basically just add a little acid to the baking soda that I put down. Now if the acid you put down stays in place, you don't have to worry about doing what I'm doing here. Mine actually ran off because this must be a little bit of a slope. So we're going to do that. Get a little bubbly going. Okay. Like I said, if this stays where it's supposed to, you don't actually have to do what I just did.
I'm not sure.
But, okay. So let's see. Start right here. If I get real close, you can see that. Look at that. See all that gunk? See all that gunk coming out of the floor right there? Literally no scrubbing. All I'm doing is just pushing this toothbrush across there a couple times. And it's just lifting that stuff right up out of that grout. There's nothing. There's no scrubbing really at all. You could probably do this with a rag. Work just as good. If you get any missed spots or whatever, you can always come back and put a little more acid down and do that whole process again. You can see like there's a little bit of a dark spot right there, but that's pretty much it. Let's wipe that off and we'll be back to look at it. So here's the results. This is what it used to look like. And as you come across, you can see what the other side looks like. Almost like new. There's a little bit of, maybe I could have let it soak a little more, because if I show you the spot where we started, this is really quite unbelievable. Here's the old grout, and that's the new grout after it's been cleaned. So, works very nice. Hope this helps somebody out there. Definitely works, in my opinion, works a lot better than some of the other options I've seen. And it's pretty cheap. Pretty easy way to clean up a floor of 5 to 7 years of grime without being cleaned. Looks pretty good.